London Real, sponsored by Bulletproof Coffee.
Do you find that people want to be rock star entrepreneurs? We see a lot of that on Silicon Reel, is that they see all this stuff and they're like, I'm going to be a tech rock star. And then they don't realize it's really hard work. You got sacrifices, like you said.
You know, for every time I go and sit in front of an audience or 100, 500 people, whatever it be, you know, nobody mentions the nervous breakdowns. And this is the point that I'm going to say. If you had a sliding scale that says success, 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 addicted to drugs, alcoholic, diabetes, and so forth is over here, is it a price worth paying? And that's what people need to understand. Is it a price worth paying? Because actually, if you used to look down the litany of shit that's gone my way as a result of running a business, is it a price worth paying? And actually, you need to understand what is the price. You need to almost be aware, what is the price that you're willing to pay, and play with that, rather than saying, you know, just playing indefinitely.
Right. And is this a line you think you're going to have to constantly walk the rest of your life, somewhere between, you know, family commitments and personal success, you know, between ego and between giving back to the rest of the world?
100%. And okay. I've learned that so much. You know, I thought I could be Mr. fucking cool all day long, right? And my mum said to me, and it's a great bit of advice, she says to me, she went, Brad, you're not fucking Jay-Z. You're not Jay-Z, right? And it was like, she's so right, because I thought in my mind's eye, what my life was going to be about was jacuzzis and two big models with big tits.
Okay. Once you made it in business.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the problem is you end up creating yourself more problems, because that's not what you need. Because otherwise, the thing that keeps you stable as a business owner, is your base, whatever your base is, your family and so forth. Without that, it's not worth a carrot. You look at people who've made a load of money, like Mike Tyson, great example. You know, I don't know, 300 million quid, all got dollars, all gone. $300 million? Are you real?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to go and burn on fucking tigers.
Yeah, I just saw his one-man show recently. I didn't realize it was those kind of amounts that he was
300 mil.
He was juggling around. So what else is in this book? You said you talk about haters a little bit in there. You know, I mean, what is your general thing that you tell business? Like, what is it kind of what you told me, as in do something you're going to be passionate about and don't do something just to make the numbers?
Yeah, I think the problem is in business is look at what you're about here, right? You know, clearly passionate about it. There'll be someone who's doing it because what they've done, they've got the calculator out and gone, fucking hell, if we get that many views and this, that, I'm a spreadsheet millionaire. And it's easy making this money on spreadsheets. We've done it loads of times.
A lot of businesses are
fucking hell,
based
it's
on
.com boom. It's lunacy again. Yeah. But the problem is that actually someone who has got passion, like yourself, will always beat someone without passion. And it's a bit like the UFC or a boxer or a fighter. It's beating people to the punch every single time. See, there's people right now trying to do this motivation shit that I do, right? You know, jeans, t-shirt and so forth. Listen, this is what I'm about. I'm not feigning this. This is me. I'm daft enough to have tattoos. You know something? You know, I've got shaved head from Manchester, tattoos, wear jeans, trainers. You know, I'm not a drug dealer.
You're saying this isn't the usual look for a motivational speaker.
Correct.
Right.
But what I'm saying, there's a valuable business lesson here. There's a valuable life lesson here. You spend 100% of your time being 100% of you. And if people don't like you for being you know what? That's okay. But these fuckers over there, they're all conforming.
They might be very nice people. We don't know.
But look, they've got double wins and knots. Double wins or not?
Double what?
Fucking stupid ties. Oh, they're not conforming.
Okay. So what'd you say? You said be 100% yourself 100% of the time?
Spend 100% of the time being 100% you. And if people don't like you for being you, next.
I like that. All right, talk to me about motivational speaking. Now, we all seen that movie Little Miss Sunshine, where Greg Kinnear is like the father and he's the motivational speaker and his life's a mess on the side. It
was, that's what I'm saying.
It was, right? Okay, right. So just like anyone else.
Correct.
Who's passionate and creative.
But the difference is, instead of these guys here sitting in an office, and I keep reverting to these guys, but but instead of these guys sitting in an office all day for 8 hours a day, I go and speak in front of 500,000 people. So they've got the same challenges as me. The same challenges. The difference is, I think the reason I'm where I am right now is because I'm real. You know, no qualifications. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. You know, when you've written a book that got to number 2 in the charts, beaten only by Alex Ferguson's autobiography,
W.H. Smith. You took a picture in W.H. Smith.
Yeah.
And your book is next to Fergie's book.
You're on me, aren't you?
I know you.
Good.
I'm passionate about what I
do,
so I do research.
Good, exactly. But the thing is, it's, you know, you've got authors there and orators, speakers that probably can speak better than me, but they ain't doing the numbers. So and this is what I said about somebody saying, you're not very professional. my business is 20 times bigger than yours. What's your barometer to success? And don't let anyone tell you what your barometer of success is. If you want to sit in there all day with your double Windsor knot and that makes you feel comfortable and that's your life and you're happy with that, that's fine. But don't get to the end of your life, don't get a fucking whip round, get on a tube home and think, you know what, my life's been for nothing. That's the problem. That's the problem. And I'd say the other thing I'd say is,
I'm wondering if they're talking over there and looking
I'd
and
say,
say,
exactly.
Look at that northern monkey and that
Yeah,
southern
that's it.
buffalo.
Yeah.
Talking about, all right, go ahead.
You know-
No, so have your own barometer for success, you're about to say.
completely. There's a guy that I know, right, who ended up working like that over there, and he ended up putting into a pension, and he was going to retire when he was 65, right? There's a fucking perverse irony here. He died 3 days before, and he lost half his pension, the other half went to his wife. That's how it works. It's a bit like the croupier, the house always wins, right?
Right.
So this guy's put in for 45 years, let's say for the sake of argument, £200,000. When he dies, instantly, half of that value is taken. So he's down to £100,000 that his wife gets, and he never got to see that. But his intent, what he's going to do, is going to retire and do that. Fucking hell, wouldn't it have been better, rather than doing that and putting 200 grand in, having the 100 grand and spending it on stuff that he wanted?